Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to show y'all how to win all of your ranked games. I don't want to waste anyone's time, so let's get right into it. Before we get into the guide, you need to know all the basics of the game. So if you're watching this video, then I'm assuming that you already know the basics of aim, movement, and game sense. But if not, then I'm making more guides and you can check out the last guide I released. But let's actually start the video now. The first thing I'm going to talk about is warming up and practicing. I personally stopped warming up because I don't care about improving, but a lot of people that actually want to improve will jump into ranked games not knowing that 10 minutes of warming up can help them. Finding a good warm-up routine and doing it every day before you play will make you perform so much better. And if you don't have a perfect warm-up routine, like and subscribe with noties on. I'll consider making a video on it. I can't really tell you how to warm up right now, like properly, because it's really what works for you. But just try hopping into a deathmatch, practicing on bots, just going into unrated, or just playing aim labs. Another thing that I want to talk about that relates to warming up is practicing. You can't just play ranked games and expect to get better. I mean, considering the people you're queuing up with and the stress of a ranked game, what I would do is if you're tilted, tired, or just not feeling it, go into an unrated match and just have fun. Playing unrated for fun will slowly but surely make you a better player, and that's just because you just keep playing the game. The more you play Valorant, the better you get, and that's just a fact. Just a second ago, I was talking about the people you queue up with, and that's actually another topic I want to talk about. Queuing with people and or solo queuing really affect how good or bad your teammates and opponents are going to be. Considering queuing with friends helps you win games a lot easier because you just know them, and you're giving consistent comms and vice versa, and games are just a lot more comfortable to play when you know the people that you're playing with. But the downside to that is that sometimes you'll be playing with a friend that's a higher rank than you, and you'll do bad and lose a lot of RR because you're playing against opponents that are also a lot higher ranked than you as well. Or you'll be playing with a friend that's a lower rank than you, and you'll do really good, but only get half RR what you usually get. Which is why if you want to rank up while getting significantly better, I would recommend solo queuing. When you solo queue, you're playing with people that have the exact same skill level as you, so most of the time your friends are holding you back because none of their games are really balanced. So solo queuing while decreasing your chances of winning allows you to gain way more RR if you win and lose, and you lose less RR if you lose. And it's not like your chances of winning have decreased, it's for everybody, because when you solo queue, you get put into a lobby of 9 other people that are also solo queuing, so no one is playing with their friends. But there are some actual downsides to solo queuing, like one being that you don't know anyone, so your synergy isn't the best. Another being that there aren't as many comms given, and the last one is that people will get tilted really easily and throw the rest of the game because of one mistake that you or someone else on your team did. But I'm here not to tell you what to do or who to play with, because that's your decision. I'm just letting you know what you're getting yourself into when you solo queue or when you're playing with your friends. The next thing I want to talk about kind of feeds off people being tilted and throwing games. I want to talk about you and your teammates' mentality while playing a game. So a lot of people start games with a positive outlook, but once things start not going their way, they start getting mad and eventually losing because they're tilted or just perform bad because they're mad. Most of the times this happens in solo queue, but don't worry because I do have some solutions. So as number one, if you guys are doing bad, then give your teammates some positive reinforcement and be their hype man. Hyping up a teammate when they 360 no scope headshot someone with an op will exponentially boost their confidence, and that in turn boosts their skill too. Trust me, that's just how it works. Don't ask me how. Number two, surrender. If there's no way you're gonna win, just surrender and queue up for another game. And three, if you guys lose because of tiltation, just walk away for a couple minutes. Take a poop, drink some water, and just relax for a bit before you hop back on the game. And if you're getting tilted, just remember that it's a game, and if you guys are losing to the point of no return, just have fun. That's why you should be playing the game in the first place. The last thing I want to talk about in this guide is agent selection. Selecting an agent that you want to play will really keep your performance at peak, because if someone pressures you to play an agent that you don't want to play, you're going to end up underperforming and not having fun. My advice is, whether that you're playing by yourself or with people you know, create a team comp with characters that everyone is comfortable with playing. And if someone's being a douchebag about it, then just dodge. It's the most simple way. You don't want to be playing with the toxic Insalot Jet. Just make sure not to dodge too much because you're going to get penalized on it once you start doing it a lot. So some advice for the newer players, make sure that you don't just play duelist, because I have a lot of friends that still do that to this day. Play a lot of unrated and play around with a lot of other non-duelist characters that you haven't played, and choose a couple that you're good at and like to play, and that way when you start playing comp, you don't become that one insta-lock guy. Please. Thank you. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I really hope you learned something, and if you did, I would really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. If you want more Valorant guides, tell me what you want in the comments and I'll be sure to make it. And with that, have a nice rest of your day, and I'm out.